let's get to the off-topic stuff that we wanted to talk a little bit about.
There's Jay and Dan.
Well, what do you want to get to first?
I don't know because I forget what they are.
Well, you guys don't want to talk about the Jays really quickly?
Oh, yeah, the Jays started their preseason.
Their
spring training
games.
yesterday versus the Braves.
Did they lose?
Yeah, they lost.
Well, season's over.
Yeah, they lost yesterday 6-3, I believe. And then today they lost 10-3 versus the Phillies and 7-3.
Did Biagini start?
Yes, Biagini did. He made a start. He looked pretty good. First inning had couple of hits, no runs, and I think maybe 2 strikeouts, at least 1. Not bad. But obviously it's so early. There's nothing really to go on. It's all such a small sample size. It's just fun to have baseball back. As you can tell, I'm a little excited.
I only watched a few innings. Schaefer didn't look that good in the innings that I watched. The batting looked pretty nice, but the main thing I'm really excited for this season is our starting rotation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just to go down the list, we've got Happ, Estrada, Sanchez, Stroman, and Liriano. I mean, I think Stroman said it best. I mean, we've got probably the most deadliest rotation in all of baseball going into the season.
You know what I'm not excited for in the Blue Jays lineup? Bottom third of the order.
I thought he was going to say Justin Smoke.
Well, that's where he'll be.
That includes Justin Smoke.
I think he had a couple of hits
I
today.
don't care. So
I don't give a fuck what he does. I hate him.
Bottom third of orders probably include a combination of Smoke, Pilar, Carrera, and Upton.
Who do you hate more?
Bozak or Smoke?
Yeah.
Bozak is more useful, so Justin Smoke.
How about Ben Smith over Justin Smoke?
Oh, man.
New segment.
Justin
Ben
Smoke.
Smith.
Pardon?
Justin Smoke.
You like Justin Smoke or you hate?
They're different sports, but I think Smoke is more valuable because at least he can play defense.
Okay.
I don't think there's much to add about
Encarnacion or...
Oh, good Lord.
He should still be a Blue Jay, but I'm over it now.
Oh, the pain of seeing that pop up on my screen still. I don't think there's much else to talk about in Blue Jays besides that. It's fun to have him back.
No, I'm not all up and giddy like you are. I've never been like that for spring training.
Okay, so let's tie things back to the Leafs that we missed last week, and the Leafs adding four more guys to Legends Row. The last ones.
Is Red Kelly still alive? Because I'm surprised he wasn't there for the ceremony. I think he's still alive. Cause I saw a segment with him on SportsCentre.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Oh,
yeah, he's 89.
A segment?
Yeah, maybe he just wasn't in town or feeling well.
Or he is old. So.
But yeah, the Leafs add Wendell Clark, Frank Mahovlich, Red Kelly, and Charlie Conacher, and that's going to bring it up to 14.
I love that name, Charlie Conacher.
It's a classic name.
Sounds like a
So
ship
Gilmore
name.
isn't on there yet.
The USS Conacher.
And this is it. This is it for now.
Sorry, it would be the USMHC.
But they said they're leaving enough space for one of the current Leafs if they were to cement.
What about Gilmore? They're not gonna add Doug Gilmore to it.
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, apparently that was it. I think they're gonna start like another board somewhere.
They said that this is the last addition to Legends Row that's going to be happening for quite a long time. So we're talking to like the end of the career of somebody.
So we're waiting until Austin Matthews is on there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Dude, it's going to be Austin Matthews, William Nylander, and Mitch Marner jumping over the boards.
After the Leafs Stanley Cup victory.
No, it's gonna
It's gonna be that moment.
No, it's not gonna be.
You're right. No, you're right. It's gonna be Matthews and Marner singing Bon Jovi. That's what it's gonna be.
No. You're right. Sorry. After the first, I thought you meant that was going to be like their only. Their only win, and that they were going to build it right after.
First Stanley Cup.
But yeah, sorry, it'll probably
or will be this them holding the cup.
It will probably
them all together.
Each of them.
The three of them.
But yeah, it will probably be like after the Leafs win the Stanley Cup for like the 25th time in a row.
But I am actually really surprised Dale Gilmore's not on there. He has his number retired, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see it, but I don't know. I feel like they're capping off this 100th year with saying, that's it for the past. We're on to the future. And that's
that's what they need to do more.
That's part of
it. We got to stop focusing on the past, which we are. And
I think we said
I think they're like I said before, they're exercising a lot of demons that's been around.
I was about to say.
especially with Dave Keon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we were talking about that off the podcast last week. I don't think it made it in.
Yeah, no,
But
I mean, like,
they're righting the wrongs
especially
of
with-
Harold
yeah.
Ballard and shit like that.
especially with Dave Keon, I mean, like, they have gone to leaps and bounds to make sure that he is well appreciated and well involved in the organization. He was at the Centennial. He was an honored guest at the Centennial Classic in not in the Leafs press box. He was in the management box with a few other players. I think Wendell Clark was in that box as well.
Yeah.
He's been at a few big games too as well. I think he was at the Montreal game, also in the Leafs special guest box. I mean, I give kudos to Brandon Shanahan for doing that and really bringing the fandom back into Leafs management, because God knows it has not been there for a really long time. And there was a little bit of a spark of it when Sundin came, but I mean, you can even argue since Wendell Clark was chosen first overall 30 years ago, there hasn't been much since then.
That's going to be Austin Matthews after Wendell. But
yeah, he's very close to breaking Clark's single-scoring rookie record.
Well, a lot of the rookies are close to breaking rookie
I'm
records.
I'm talking about the goal specifically.
but on to bigger and brighter things, much like Jay and Dan.
Yeah, I don't know much about this, so.
So apparently, obviously, in 20...
Well, do you want to do some backstory, because some people might not know who Jay and Dan are?
Okay, well, Jay and Dan hosted TSN SportsCentre for quite a long time. They were some of the best personalities in Canadian broadcasting.
Oh, easy.
Always great for a laugh. And they
If you
left in 2013 to go take a job at FS1 to do a big sports show in California.
Which is understandable, because the U.S. sports entertainment market is way bigger than the one in Canada.
Just
here.
like anything in sports, you want to reach the pinnacle of your audience and everything. So I was never mad about them leaving.
Yeah.
But 4 years later, it looks like Jay and
Really?
Dan...
I think I remember I tweeted saying they were sellouts.
So you were pissed.
Yeah.
You were pissed. I was really sad that they left.
I was sad too.
What, like...
But yeah, so the rumor is that FS1 canceled the show and isn't renewing their contracts. So I've heard a rumor that Jay is coming back to TSN in the fall.
Which is okay. I mean...
I love Jay. He's
man,
amazing.
like, I highly suggest anybody who don't know who they are, I go back to, like, 2010 or 2008 and look at some of the SportsCentre top 10s that they do.
Well, anything too, and they got a podcast, and that's great. But yeah, I'm excited if they end up coming back to Canada. But I also want Dan with him, because those two as a pair
they're really
work.
good. They have a really good repartee, like a tic-tac.
I remember
tic-tac-toe.
one, it's such a serious moment, but Dan Onrait made it so funny. They had a kid on who was a minor hockey league player. He's, I don't know, he was like 10, 12 years old. He was suffering from cancer. And so Jay and Dan went to his hometown, and they got to play with his hockey team. So they're showing the video, but he was actually a guest on SportsCentre, so they're all looking at it.
Yeah.
So after the video ends, Jay says to the kid, "What do you think of Dan and I as hockey players? Think we can make it to the NHL?" And the kid's like, "Yeah, you guys are really good. I think you guys can make it." And Jay's just like, "Wow, you really are a friend of the show." And I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. It was so good.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
It's kind of like...
such a serious moment, but he took it in such a good direction, man.
I need to let both of you read his Jay Onright's book, Anchor Boy.
I don't read.
You don't
I'm gonna have
bullshit,
to
you
check
don't
out
read.
that
I remember
podcast.
you reading fucking like Kurt Cobain's autobiography
I don't read
or
that
some
much
shit.
anymore.
Well, it also had... there was a picture book version.
This one's full of toilet humor.
Well, if there's a if there's a picture book version with like the font like really big, I mean, I'm sure he'll read it.
Jay Onright
This
definitely.
coming from the guy who has 100 million spelling mistakes on his Twitter.
I don't care. I know how to read.
So I never said I didn't know how to read. I said I don't like reading.
Yeah, unless it's a picture book.
But
You don't know how to read.
Speaking of pictures book, and since we're off topic, I'm pumped for that Captain Underpants movie.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen the trailer.
Off topic.
Yeah, we are on our off topics now, so we can talk
Oh,
about
actually,
whatever the
I've
fuck
got
we
something
want.
on topic. I'm hopefully we can put up this tweet. But last night during the Leafs game, Brian Hayes tweeted something about Ben Smith.
Yeah, I haven't seen this.
Hold on, I'll pull it up right now. And
well, just get your thought out and pull it up after.
oh my gosh! Well, it was one of the funniest
wrong.
tweets I've seen in a while. That last night brings out like that was the first time a Canadians and Leafs game I've seen such pure like love for hockey instead of just like your team's worse than our team sort of thing. It was just more of a
yeah. Well, no, yeah, it's great because the Leafs are watchable again.
yeah. That's the other thing too.
What's the score there?
Here.
93-88 Raptors.
Oh,
So the tweet is Ben Smith giveaway and then line hemmed. Nylander has to get his shifts at sea tonight. And Pierre LeBrun replies, calm down.
So good. Gotta love when you watch the TSN guys get into it.
Yeah.
Ray Ferraro is the guy who responds to tweets.
Oh, he
from
wanted
people the
Nylander to
most.
play center.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, like, I like Ray Ferraro. He's one of my favorite sportscasters, and I like that he calls out some of the people that tweet at him, like, because some of the people that he calls out just don't have any idea what they're talking about.
I've seen people on Twitter call him out for mistakes when they were watching a game on Sportsnet, and it's like,
I remember some guy tweeted him. Ray Ferraro started making fun of his profile picture.
Yeah. I just
Ray
like you
gone
never.
savage.
I think he said like nice tank top because he's taking a mirror selfie.
It's like, yo, like you never expect that sort of stuff to come from a guy like Ray Ferraro. Then you realize,
But
wait,
Ray's
he's
a
a
savage.
hockey player.
Ray's a savage to other people, but Ray's even more savage to himself. The amount that he downplays himself playing hockey.
Yeah.
He's always saying he was shit.
Well, no, he
He wasn't a I don't
he
think
wasn't
No,
a
that's
shit
the thing.
player.
He's always making jokes about like the poor aspects of his game, though.
because
Jeff O'Neill does that a lot too.
Well, if Jeff O'Neill laments his like,
He says a
Yeah.
lot. Like, I was lazy. I hate practicing.
yeah,